Hello, good morning, and welcome to our season finale. Are you a business owner who doesn't quite know all the resources out there? I mean, we talk about them weekly, but in case you didn't know about them all, I have one more person to introduce you to. Scott, welcome to today's show.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. So please tell us a little bit about you.
So I'm Scott Asmus. I'm the Program Director for SourceLink Nebraska. We're a program of the Nebraska Business Development Center out of UNO. And my job and my program is to connect entrepreneurs and business owners with resources to start and grow their business.
Awesome. Well, that's very useful. There's a lot of people out there wanting to start things up, but just not quite sure where to go.
Yeah, and that was the primary motivation behind building SourceLink Nebraska. Nebraska didn't have a program or a place to go that was centralized with information, and that's essentially what we did. I spent during the pandemic, back in July 2020, I started mapping our entrepreneurial ecosystem of nonprofit, government, education resources that help entrepreneurs and business owners essentially build businesses. After about a year and a half of mapping those resources, we were off to the races, and ever since we've worked with nearly 3,000 entrepreneurs since late 2021.
It's a big impact.
Yes, we're making quite a bit of impact, making sure there's some clarity, just making the process a little bit easier for entrepreneurs and business owners, because it's not easy. It's not easy.
Awesome. Well, what inspired you? How did you come upon this role?
By chance. My career started out in behavioral health, and I spent about 15 years there.
Thank you.
I ended up working in some programs to build apprenticeship programs, and then I ended up at UNO working with the Nebraska Business Development Center in professional and organizational development. But then the SourceLink Nebraska opportunity came up, and I had the opportunity to build the SourceLink Nebraska program. Other states around us have similar type of programs, and Nebraska didn't have it. So it was nice to bring something new to Nebraska, because Nebraska has a rich ecosystem. We really have great support systems in the state. What we were not doing well is making sure entrepreneurs and business owners were connected with those resources. So we're helping fix that.
Yeah. I interviewed Natasha a while back, and something she said kind of stuck. She says, "This is Silicon Prairie," and just kind of neat to see all the people like yourself just all hands in. Everybody, no. It's Omaha's a big deal.
Right. Well, and there's such an emphasis on trying to figure out what kind of resources are there, but the fact of the matter is, and what's so important, and something I'd really like to stress, is helping entrepreneurs and business owners navigate. Not finding what can help them, but who can help them. That's so important. When a business owner comes to me, they're like, I need help with creating my business plan, or, I'm trying to find the right program, but I'm also trying to find the right person for them to work with. So what we want to encourage is building support systems around entrepreneurs, their own individual ecosystems. I guess would be the best way to describe it.
Sure, okay. Are you Omaha native? Did you grow up here?
No, I grew up in Norfolk. I graduated Norfolk High School in '97, and then my wife and we moved to Omaha in 2003. Okay. We started working for a behavioral health organization here in Omaha, and for about 10 years, and then my wife was hired on at a local company here, and then we left, and I ended up in various behavioral health positions, and then somehow found my way to this economic development type of role.
Yeah, that's so cool. That's so cool. So really nearby, Omaha.
Absolutely. Yes, yeah.
Omaha.
That's right. Omaha's a great city, and Nebraska's a great state. I've actually had the opportunity this past year to travel the entire state of Nebraska. Been out to Chadron, Scotts Bluff, Alliance multiple times, the Tri-City area with Grand Island, Kearney, Hastings. Meeting with entrepreneurs one-on-one and sitting down and talking to them and say, what do you need? Yeah. What do you need to grow? What do you need to start? And making sure some of those things can happen.
Awesome. So what is your ideal client look like?
They want help. Yeah.
Anybody that wants help.
That's right. A lot of people come in, and once they've talked to me and realize that it's not as steep of a climb or impossible, things start happening. A lot of times they'll come in and talk about a business idea that they have, and it might be a little bit safer. And once they start to hear about resources and support that's available, all these other ideas start to come out, and we start to talk about those ideas. And I think that's how we push entrepreneurship forward in Nebraska, is having conversations with people and getting to know people that can be out there to help you.
Yeah, well, thank you for sharing your story today. That's exactly what we're trying to do here.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Is there any activities or anything on the radar that we should know about coming up?
As far as SourceLink Nebraska is concerned, I'm going to continue going across the state in 2026, meeting in communities, including Omaha, just meeting with entrepreneurs. I mean, that's the main activity that we're focused on now, is we really have this focus. We have the ecosystem mapped, we know where the resources are, and now it's about focusing on navigation and making sure people understand that there are people there to help them.
Yeah, yeah. So what type of advice do you typically give entrepreneurs when you start meeting with them?
Take it one day at a time. And take in all the feedback, listen to people, but also trust your own instincts as well. You're going to have your cheerleaders in life that say, go do it, but you're also going to have a lot of naysayers too. And don't let that get you down either. You have a vision, take that information in, take it in for what it's worth, and just go for it. The people that are succeeding are those that just keep pushing forward, but they are willing to pivot. They're willing to maybe look at their plan one way and then change that idea and get to where they want to go.
Yeah, that's really good advice. I personally am a little bit of a creature of habit, but always looking to, Grant Stonebreaker says, you got to take the yes sometimes. There definitely don't be a yes man, but I take the yes sometimes.
Right. Well, and I think it's important for entrepreneurs and business owners. You can become isolated. You get very focused on what you're doing, and take your wins. It may be a very small, you think maybe a really small thing, but it may be huge down the road. It may have been the decision that launched you. So take your wins every day. Feel good about what you do. Sometimes I think we need to celebrate our entrepreneurs and business owners. It's not easy, and it's not, you don't make the front page of the newspaper necessarily. It's, people don't see what they go through, and it is inspiring to hear their stories and talk to them and see them overcome challenges and achieve great things.
Yeah, we don't see the huge iceberg in the ocean. You just see the little piece on top.
You see the end part. You don't see what it takes to get there, and that's what needs to be celebrated.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Is there a walk-up song? If you had getting your day started, you got something just booming in the background that's going to project your day into success?
I don't know.
I
don't have an answer for that one.
The reason I ask that is because I usually like to get songs for that people like, so I can put those in the little edits and clips. And
it would probably be something from the late 70s or something, some rock, something just kind of relaxing. I don't know.
Oh, relaxing. I was saying AC/DC, but that's maybe not so relaxing.
No. I don't know. I guess I don't have anything specific.
No worries. How about work-home life balance? What type of advice do you have for that?
Take care of yourself. There's always tomorrow. The work's always going to be there. Take time for your family. I think as an entrepreneur or business owner, getting into your business is easy to get consumed. And many, they work very, very hard, and they're working 12, 14-hour days, but understanding if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of that business, and not to lose sight of that. Go exercise, go for a walk. Watch a little TV, don't forget about your friends. You need those people around you to keep you up.
Yeah, community. How about networking? What type of advice do you give? Is that something that you focus on as far as building that?
Do it. Talk to everybody. Tell them what you're doing. Share your story with them. Because not only do you need the formal networks, we have our resource partner programs around the state, but you have to have your informal networks of somebody you could call up and ask for advice, those types of things. Get to know other people. You start to realize how many people are similar to you, have similar challenges, and a lot of people are afraid to talk about those things, and I think if you can sit down with somebody and share your challenge, like, I've experienced that too. You start to realize you're not alone, and now you have somebody else that can help you build.
Yeah. So at a Center Sphere meeting yesterday, I was introduced to somebody that his sole role is networking. So he networks for different companies or entrepreneurs. It's just crazy. There's so many things we don't know, or so many opportunities out there we just don't see. Do you recommend outsourcing things like that?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I spend a lot of my time networking. I want to know people. I want to know who can help. When I'm working with an entrepreneur and something comes up, it's very often that I'll remember somebody I talked to and be like, I think I know somebody who can help you with that problem, and I'll call that person up that I met and talk to them and say, hey, would you be willing to help this person, give them some advice? And we're in Nebraska. Oftentimes it's, heck yeah, well, I'd love to help them.
I totally agree with that. I feel like it's coffee and contacts,
That's right.
and connections. It's like people are just so willing to help.
That's right. Yeah. That's the strength Nebraska has, and I think that's another thing that we as a state can bring to the table when we're building our entrepreneurial small business ecosystem.
Yeah. And truly thinking about it, Glenn could probably agree. Imagine we can go back to every single episode, and that topic is mentioned in every single episode, just about the community within that area.
I've developed some really strong friendships, and I'm always meeting new people, and lifelong friendships now, because when you have a common goal and you're getting outcomes and helping people, that's what brings everybody together.
Yeah. Well, and I always hear that people do business with people that they like.
That's right.
And so it's just connecting, and that was some advice that was given yesterday about networking is don't go in with your sales pitch. Like, go in directly with the relationship. That's
right.
And all of it will fall into place.
That's right. Yeah, it's important just to get to know people and who they are.
Yeah.
All the other stuff's details.
Yeah, all that comes down the road. Yeah. Awesome. Well, is there, how about the next generation? What type of advice would you give to the next generation?
Build a support system. Continue to build your support system. That's what's going to get you through the challenges of building a business. But you know what? When you win, when you build that business, when you found that startup, now you have a bunch of people to celebrate with. But you need other people. Nobody's ever accomplished something on their own. And I think too few of us figure out later in life that how important networking actually is. And I think the earlier you start and get to know people and do things for other people, things will really work out for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And I really think that, the 1 million cups, specifically for myself, I was invited by Glenn from a Rotary meeting. It was awesome. But it's been incredible that now, I'm bumping into, I live in Council Bluffs, and
Nice.
that's where I've done the majority of my my insurance career. So it's been really cool. Like, now I'm just bumping into people, and I think one of my spiritual gifts, encouragement. But I also just remember names really easily, and so maybe if somebody doesn't want to talk to me when I'm, hey George, I don't really have any other choice. You gotta talk to me.
That's right.
Just teasing. Everybody's so kind. But, yeah. So, is there anyone on your mind that's come alongside you recently, or just a mentor that you'd like to give a shout out to?
Not off the top of my head now.
That's okay. That's okay. How about family? You said you're married.
Yeah.
You guys have any kiddos, fur babies?
Yeah, I have 2 daughters. My oldest daughter just graduated from UNMC nursing school back.
Real life superhero.
Yes. So she works at the NICU at Methodist. And my youngest daughter, she's going to school right now. She wants to be a teacher someday. Okay. So my kids are kind of out of the house. And then have 2 cats.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Stella and Pacheco.
Awesome.
And then, so my wife and I are entering a new stage in our life, and enjoying every minute of it.
Yeah. Well, work-life balance,
That's right.
Things change. It's the only thing that stays the same.
That's right.
Awesome. Well, how can our community come alongside and help you out?
Talk about SourceLink Nebraska. I can't help people unless they know about us. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to support everybody, whether it's an entrepreneur, startup founder, or if it's a local organization that supports those people as well. the biggest thing is advocating for the work that we're doing, because that's what we want to do, is help.
Awesome. Well, I appreciate you so much for stopping in today.
Well, thank you.
And is there anything we didn't quite cover that you want to chat about?
Oh, no, that's great.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate you.
I enjoyed my time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for joining today's episode. If you would like to be a guest on our show, direct message Glenn or myself. If you would like to be a sponsor, we'd love to partner with you. Thank you so much for joining, and goodbye for now.